betrayed by Wendy and penniless thanks to Justin's setup. Henry was then kidnapped by the mysterious Smiths, diverting Justin's revenge. Meanwhile, I was troubled by my mother's disappearance and police questions, and received a call from Lily with surprising DNA test results. What did Lily's DNA test reveal about my family? What do the Smiths want with Henry? And how will Justin react to this unexpected turn of events? I couldn't be bothered to play guessing games with Lily. "If you're not going to tell me, I'm hanging up," I said, my patience already wearing thin. "Hey, don't. I'll tell you what I found." Lily, thankfully, knew when to back down. "Athena, you know those 8 pairs of genes that decide how smart someone is? The ones on the X chromosome? Well, your gene pairs are different. No wonder everything feels so simple to you." I blinked, a flicker of genuine surprise registering. Smart? I'd never really thought about it. Things just clicked. It made life rather tedious, to be honest. At least my chronic exhaustion forced me to sleep more than most. Imagine the sheer boredom of being awake all the time with this clarity. I yawned. "Is there anything else?" "Yeah," Lily replied. "Since those IQ genes are on the X chromosome, it probably means both of your parents are pretty sharp cookies too." I stared at the ceiling, my mind already drifting. Parents. The biological ones were still a mystery. The ones I'd grown up with. The less said, the better. Just then, another call came through. I sighed. "Justin, I need to take this," I told Lily. "Talk to you later." I ended the call and answered the other line. Justin's low, resonant voice filled my ear. "I saw the live stream." "I don't see how it has anything to do with you," I said, my tone flat. Justin coughed, a dry, awkward sound. "Of course it does. After all, you are one of the candidates I'm considering to be my fiancé." I fell silent, the corners of my mouth twitching involuntarily. "Fiancé? Candidates? Do you want to know who the other candidates are?" Justin asked, his tone almost eager. I most definitely did not want to know. I was about to speak when Justin cut me off again, his voice oddly urgent. "You're the only candidate." I choked on the water, a sputtering cough racking my body. His words, they didn't sound arrogant. They almost sounded like a confession. "Do you think 26 is too old?" Justin asked, his tone dispassionate, as if discussing the weather. "What are you talking about?" For the first time, I was completely lost. "Getting married at 26, he clarified. "I mean, that leaves us with less than a year to plan the wedding. We should make it a grand one." "Stop," I said, my voice flat. Justin sounded genuinely caught off guard. "What's the matter?" This felt like being forced into a bizarre, unwanted arrangement. "Actually," I said, my voice carefully neutral, "I'm a hooligan." Justin was stunned into silence. I coughed, clearing my throat. "I don't think I've ever actually confessed any feelings to you. Do you know why?" "Why?" he asked hesitantly. "Because I don't believe in getting married," I said, quickly fabricating an excuse that wasn't entirely a lie. Silence. A long, heavy silence. Had I actually managed to deter him? Finally, Justin spoke, his voice low and something else. "Let's talk face to face instead." I couldn't believe my ears. "I'm outside your house. Come down and open the door for me." I had no choice but to drag myself out of bed. Slippers shuffled against the wooden floor as I made my way downstairs, phone still clutched in my hand. I caught a glimpse of myself in the living room mirror. Pajamas, long hair, a tangled mess. I looked every bit as exhausted as I felt. Uncharacteristically, I didn't reach for a baseball cap. Instead, I smoothed my hair down a little before opening the front door. Justin's black Hummer loomed nearby, a fittingly imposing vehicle for his equally imposing frame. He leaned against the driver's side, his hooded gaze fixed on me. My heart sank a little. He couldn't even wait until morning. I walked slowly towards him. "Why are you here, Justin?" A wave of disappointment seemed to wash over him before he spoke, his voice low. "I was worried that you would be unhappy, that your mood would be affected by what happened earlier. So I came over to check on you." He shifted, trying to find another way to connect, a less personal topic. Henry Smith and his family aren't the only ones behind today's incident. Others were encouraging it. I lowered my gaze, a hint of weariness in my voice. "You can leave it to me, Justin. I'll deal with her." "Okay." He seemed to be running out of things to say, the awkward tension between us thick and suffocating. He turned to leave, but then he heard me ask, "Can I borrow something from you?" Justin was shocked. What would it be that I want, he wondered. Should I take his marriage proposal seriously? Will a marriage with him promise a good and safe future for my children? Who are the other people conspiring against me?
Hi, Nora here. If you are wondering what happens next, then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Saving Nora Now with the link in the description.